On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
See, it's balancing this. First of all, a lot of times, if you ain't letting, I might have. It's going to be a trust factor if you always got to check my phone. But listen, 9 times out of 10, I'm a man. We're not even about to play this game. If you have a problem of your shorty checking your phone, you got something to hide. We're not going to play this game. We're not. Listen. And at the end of the day, if you always got to check my phone, now I have a problem with you because now you don't trust me. And I don't need you to be reading my conversations that I have with my friends. They got personal things going on. What if my man just got burnt? I don't need you to know that my man just got burnt. You feel me? Like, I don't know the case may be. So men have different type of group chats. We have different type of conversations, at the end of the day. So you don't,
you mean got burnt like,
not burnt, like as in
he might have time. Relax.
STD?
So, Tone, let me ask you a question, fam. Because I know I get it. You know what I'm saying? As a content creator, you got to be on. You know what I'm saying? 100% of the time, right? And so you leaning into that comfort level or whatever, right? So my thing then becomes, what if? I mean, we assuming that she not based off of the facts or whatever like that. But what if she just moving different and she not necessarily doing anything that would warrant, to say that you can accuse her of cheating, you couldn't prove nothing or nothing like that. However, you just uncomfortable with the idea that you just see something that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? How do you move in that situation based off of the fact that you need that level of comfortability when you know what I'm saying, got to do what you got to do on a regular basis?
Right. Like Rasan said, man, men do have intuitions. Human beings have intuitions. We all are recording constantly. You know what I mean? Like, people ask me about doing a show, and you guys are all content creators. We always on. We're recording constantly. So when you with your woman, you or ladies with your guy, you constantly recording what's going on. So eventually something's gonna not feel right. It's gonna be like like you said, she's moving different. And you got to have that real conversation. Like, and if the answers don't feel comfortable, I don't say, because you like, even again, to refer to what Rasan was saying, is that, you have to have some real proof. But I do say this, like, if she continues to move in a way that's making you uncomfortable and you constantly questioning, to me, that's just not a way to live a life. It's not a way for anybody to live a comfortable life, man. Your partner shouldn't have you questioning if they moving with somebody else, moving around with somebody else. You know what I mean?
So you cutting it off regardless of whether you got the proof anyway.
I'm gonna push back. I'm gonna push back a little bit and see. Like I said, I'm not going off of the first thing. Like, yo, you didn't call me when you came in the house. Oh, gotta go. You know what I mean? I'm not that irrational in that sense. But I'm saying, like anything, we all know something's gonna shake regardless. I'm one of them people to give you enough rope to hang yourself.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Courtney.
Yeah, well, I was going to say this as well because on previous shows we talked about having open dialogue, and so we're always constantly talking. How are we doing in this relationship? What am I doing that you love? What are you doing? What am I doing that you're not liking? So before I get to that point, I would hope it to be some kind of communication that we have. Like, Courtney, you're not doing what I need you to do. This is what I really need you to do. This is what I'm missing out. This is what is lacking in our relationship. So before we go all, to that extreme, hopefully there's conversation. So if I'm feeling like you have a side chick or maybe, entertaining someone else because you're missing it from home, I should know that. Okay, he's not playing. He's missing this out. I'm not doing what I need to do, or vice versa. And the next woman, if I'm not willing to do, she will. So hopefully we can have those conversations prior to. And those conversations, if you really want to be with that person, then you'd work with that person and be like, okay, I apologize. I can do better in this relationship.
Okay. Courtney, have you ever dealt with somebody that had a side chick?
I haven't.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean, really?
I'm asking her, has she ever been in a relationship with a man and he had the side chick? I was interested in her take.
Now I'll say not that I know of, but
right.
in my relationships that I've had, infidelity wasn't the issue.
Right.
You know, it was us being immature and emotionally immature was the issue, but it wasn't, you know, I'm not one to go through anyone's phone and vice versa. So
I hear you. Light
those
skin
Courtney,
chronicles.
I don't know.
Light skin chronicles.
Listen, Courtney, I'm gonna just be real with you. I don't think that there is a woman on earth that has not went through their man's phone.
I haven't.
And
As a matter of fact, I'll put this up, Scouts on.
I haven't either.
What?
I had that happen to me, and I'm gonna tell you, like, to me, and one of my friends was like took it as they took it like, it was like, oh, like that's like status quo, like this like, and so like, yo, you know, women just do that. That's what they do. They're gonna go check your phone, and I'm like, yo, I feel like especially if you in my house, you 9 times out of 10 you wearing my shorts. And you don't wait until I want to see and you let
you stole your hoodie.
She got your jersey on.
You go on my phone. I feel like you done violated every trust. I'm in my house. This is supposed to be the most sacred place I have in the world. This is, you know, for me, I look in, like, for me, my house means a lot to me. It took me a lot to get this house. You know what I mean? So I look at it different. And I feel like you go on my phone, you ain't paying for nothing. Like nothing in here. You ain't paying for the air you breathing in here. You cannot go in my phone. That is like, that will cause so much issues. And I feel like, when I tell you, like, you remind me of somebody, like, I mean, I've been dating for a while. Like I had somebody, you know, you wild in your 20s and you bring somebody home and then they just stole stuff out your crib. You wake up like, oh, I said, that's kind of how I felt. I said, low key, that's how I feel. I feel like you waited till I was in my most vulnerable state in my home and then snuck in my phone and looked at it. I said, because, and they was like, what do you mean? I was like, would you have to look at my phone when I was wide awake? Would you went in my phone, figured out my password while I was sitting here looking at you? Would you have did that?
Well,
No.
she did your eyes like this.
Yeah.
Unlock it.
Now she figured out my password, smart sucker.
You know the thing.
He's stupid, Anton.
Go ahead, Rashawn.
I think the thing about it is, well, first of all, let's be clear. I don't need you to be looking through. See, it's balancing this. First of all, a lot of times, if you ain't letting, it's going to be a trust factor if you always got to check my phone. But listen, 9 times out of 10, I'm a man. We're not even about to play this game. If you have a problem of your shorty checking your phone, you got something to hide. We're not going to play this game. Listen. And at the end of the day, if you always got to check my phone, now I have a problem with you because now you don't trust me. And I don't need you to be reading my conversations that I have with my friends. They got personal things going on. What if my man just got burnt? I don't need you to know that my man just got burnt. You feel me? Like, I don't know the case may be. So men have different type of group chats. We have different type of conversations, you know, at the end of the day. So you don't,
you mean got burnt like,
not burnt, like as in
relax.
STD?